an absolute bombshell in regards to Ebola, where it came from, the truth, and oddly enough, and you can be the judge, coincidentally enough, and I don't believe in coincidences, it ties into MH17. The man you're looking at was killed in the MH17 event. This man just so happens to be a world-renowned expert in AIDS and the Ebola virus and was on his way to Australia to deliver a huge speech. He's also a lead spokesman for the World Health Organization and runs the media wing, and they were taking aim at a certain bioweapons facility in Kenema, in Africa. Over what? Ebola. And can you believe that this man, of all ways of dying, it ends up in this MH17 event, this huge mystery? Yes. And I tried to warn you guys. I put the video out and it might have been too soon for everyone. I exposed where this came from. The video's there. I think it's before Ebola caught the attention of everyone. It was right out the gate. This is funded by Bill and Melinda Gates, George Soros and his investment firm, heavily. And they've been dumping money into these bioweapons in this Kenema hospital, in this facility. This is where it began. It didn't happen with patient zero, as the mainstream media would try to make you believe, this 2-year-old boy. It began inside of this research facility, this bioweapons facility, and this man knew it. And he was going to speak on specifics about this, and he never got the chance to do so. Now, he was the coordinator of the media and was involved in investigations that were bringing to light the issues of trial operations of Ebola virus in the laboratory of biological weapons at the hospital in Kenema. Ladies and gentlemen, it's bombshell. Now that workshop is closed. I reported on this. The Sierra Leone government ordered it closed down, and guess who was working with them? The University of Tulane. They were the ones pulling off these experiments. And guess what the experiment consisted of? You just seen it. They had to infect people, get them sick with this new strain in order to test the vaccine to ever know if it was ever going to work anyway. They already did all of this, and it got out of control. They shut this plant down. They tried to sweep it under the rug, and boom, this guy goes missing, dead, MH17 event. And here we have Ebola breaking loose. The man never got to drop the information, and now the stuff is everywhere. You want to talk about big time and coincidental? MH17 and Ebola, these two big stories tied together through one man that was about to drop bombs. Huge information on this. Disappears in MH17. What was he going to say? I could tell you what he was going to say, what I'm telling you right now. We're going to finish the mission. This goes back to a bioweapons lab in Kenema, Africa. Do not forget it. You will not hear the mainstream media speak a word on this. This is the truth. This is the facts. And you know who the backers are. This is horrendous. It reminds me of Phil Snyder when he gave one of his last speeches, said that they tried to kill him on his way to giving that speech, or one of those speeches. And they eventually did get him. Rest in peace, brother. You're not forgotten. That's a legend. If you don't know who he is, look him up. You might learn something very critical. Glenn Thomas, rest in peace too. All we can do is to continue looking for answers, but now it should be known by all of you. Bill and Melinda Gates, Soros, through the Open Society, all funding these experiments, trial, biological Ebola experiments in this lab, and that's where it came from. This is ground zero. and they've got it shut down, and Bill Gates has fled Africa on his yacht. That's the truth. Dead men do no talking. As I get more information, I will keep you guys updated and posted as always, but really, this is bombshell. This dude was sniped, taken out in evolved ways in this MH17 mystery. Crazy, man. And I'll never stop wondering what kind of bombshell information this guy was about to drop. And they got him. But now you know. Spread this information for real. Those of you that want to download important videos, do it with this. This has been Dabu7. Eyes open.